This week I'm going to talk about police, plebs and breasts. First up, this week we had Lord Stevens' long-awaited report on the future of policing. He's a former chief of the Met Police. One of the key aspects of that report was that there needs to be greater openness between police and journalists. He said that since Leveson, police have backed away from talking to journalists and that everyone loses from this, public, police, journalists themselves. Certainly something that we've noticed at Press Gazette and that we've reported on. This year the Crime Reporters Association cancelled their Christmas drinks with police because last year police boycotted it because they're so terrified of having a drink with journalists in case they're accused of being corrupt. So I think this is only a good thing that Lord Stevens has called for this in his report, and hopefully the current Met Chief Commissioner Bernard Hogan-Howe will take that on board. Still on policing, this week we had the result of the CPS investigation into Plebgate. So this was the incident outside the gates of Downing Street last year when Andrew Mitchell, MP, allegedly called some police officers fucking plebs. This was reported in the Sun newspaper on the front page and also in the Telegraph. So this week, the CPS said that the whistleblowers, the policemen who revealed this information to the media, shouldn't be prosecuted because there's no public interest in that. So that's very good news, I think. But unfortunately, the 5 policemen will face gross misconduct proceedings from the police themselves. So sort of mixed messages there on whistleblowers. But I think great news that the CPS aren't prosecuting them. And finally, I'm just going to talk about Page 3. There's a briefing this week at News UK where I met some of the many senior journalists News UK has promoted who are women. So it was great news this breakfast, but I did point out that News UK's striving for sexual equality may be undermined by the fact the Sun still has naked pictures of women on Page 3. So Rachel Richardson, who's the editor of Fabulous magazine, told me that they're reviewing Page 3 and that it may not stay in its current form. So I'm going to have a sportsman's bet that Page 3 is going to be covered up in some form within the next year. That's my guess. Anyway, if you want to read more on any of these stories, go to pressgazette.co.uk. And please check out next week's Journalism Weekly video because it's going to be a special report from Stationers' Hall where we're holding the British Journalism Awards on Monday night.